You don't forget names because you have a bad memory. You forget them because you were never really there when they said it. Your brain didn't drop the data, it refused to let it in. You know that feeling. Someone introduces themselves. They smile. They say their name clearly, and 2 seconds later, it's gone. You panic for a split second, but you nod anyway. You act normal because asking again feels embarrassing. So you spend the rest of the conversation avoiding their name. You use hey or you, or just wait for someone else to say it. And the whole time, there's this quiet shame sitting in your chest. Why can't I just remember something this basic? Think about that moment of introduction. You're not just listening, you're performing. Your mind is running a full internal monologue. How do I look? Am I standing right? What should I say next? Don't be awkward. Your brain is prioritizing survival over storage. It's so busy managing your anxiety and reading the room that the person's name becomes background noise. You remember how they made you feel, you remember the vibe, but the name, it's too abstract. It doesn't carry immediate weight. So your brain quietly decides, not important right now, and moves on. But here's the deeper truth most people won't admit. Forgetting names isn't just about social anxiety, it's about emotional distance. Think about it. When something matters, you remember. You remember lyrics from a song you haven't heard in years. You remember the name of the person you had a crush on after meeting them once. You remember every word that ever hurt you. So it's not that you can't remember. It's that in that moment, you weren't emotionally open enough to let them in. Forgetting becomes a subconscious boundary, a way to keep the interaction surface level, because if you don't remember their name, they can't get close, they can't expect anything from you, and you can't get disappointed. You're not avoiding them, you're avoiding connection, because connection requires presence, and presence requires you to stop monitoring, stop protecting, and stop guarding your image. And that feels too vulnerable. You're scared that if you stay long enough in a moment for it to actually matter, you'll care. And caring means risk. So your brain does what it always does. It keeps you safe. It keeps you in your head. It keeps you from fully letting anyone in, even when you want to. But you're not broken. You just learned somewhere along the way that it's safer to observe than to connect, safer to monitor than to be present, safer to forget than to hold on. You don't need memory hacks or tricks. You just need to feel safe enough to drop the performance. Next time you meet someone, notice the moment your mind drifts into analysis mode. Catch yourself, breathe, and let the name stay. Because the truth is, when you're actually there, you don't have to try to remember. You just do. Not because you tried harder, but because you finally let someone in.